simply not true. I don't care how she say it's not true. Just say it was not true. It didn't happen. Those threats were never made by me and my family. And then I have no interest in suing her. Otherwise, I will see you in court about this time next year, my dear. And I swear that on my own life. Win, lose, or draw, we going to court if you don't retract that shit about my family.
Can I add something, Dr. Dutchess?
Yeah, go
Not
ahead.
to Dr. Dutchess' legal case. What, Roro?
And it's more than one attorney.
AJ, you are a mess.
It's more than one attorney.
Yeah, there is more than one attorney. Roro got her own attorney. That's separate. Her attorneys are separate.
Hush,
from mine.
hush, Dutch. Shh, shh.
And AJ, let me
Well, you just
How you telling Dutchess to hush and you steady running your lips? Dutchess ain't said nothing about your business, but you want to add yourself.
Hold on. No, I ain't want to add myself. I'm just tired of okay, let me calm down. Because I don't need my blood pressure to get high and they try to keep me another day. These people, now who's this in the box? This your person, JJ? AJ?
No, I don't. I don't know. Do anybody know the lady? Maybe it's an accident. Ma'am, do you know you up
you know
here?
you in the box?
I think you up. You know
I
you
don't
up
think
here.
she know.
Okay, I got him.
Girl, you better get down from up here. You don't want to be up here.
Now,
Go ahead, Roro. Now, Roro, you did interfere with AJ talking to me now. AJ,
I did.
And you was the one that said who Dr. Dutchess or me. So, she needs to know you got a whole separate case from me.
Okay, well, that's all she needs to know. We're going to keep it civil.
Now, I'm a hush
All right.
now.
Because you put me in contact with some good people. So we're going to hush. Go ahead, AJ.
Yeah, but I'm a hush. I want you
but-
to tell them that I was on TikTok telling your business.
Yeah, right. All right. Let me tell you something. Because AJ, when she started investigating, she probably on AJ book 99.99. You see she ain't in this camera, and AJ. Oh, they see? Look how she pop up. Go ahead, AJ.
Well, she didn't know.
Roro, did them people give you something for pain?
No.
Girl, did they give you something for anxiety? Press the light and tell them to.
No, he in here now. Trying to get
you up and talk to him, girl.
No. You know what? We can't let her come to all the parties.
Oh my God, I love you, Roro, but you want to keep your stuff private. I'm
She
trying
can't
to
be on the porch no more, Roro.
Let me tell y'all something. I'm old enough to be AJ mama, and she just called me girl. And I'm trying to figure that out. I know I got a daughter.
I almost called you something else because you take up for Kev, so don't talk to me right now. Girl is respectful, I think, right now.
Why are we going in the past?
I know, exactly. We always take up for somebody we should be. Somebody else think we shouldn't be taking up for.
Talk to the
Clock in, Roro. Clock in, Roro.
Okay, y'all, I'm going to need y'all to behave, please.
Dr. Dutchess, can you tell them to let me sit over here in my little chair on the porch and not bother me?
Y'all, she got her own rocking chair. She be
in a bubble.
Don't put her in a bubble.
We got her in a bubble.
Don't put her.
Yeah, we got her in a broke down rocking chair. We got you in the broke down one.
Thank you,
But we gonna
Roro.
let you. We just playing. Come back, AJ. Look at that. She done flip off the porch. See, she went on teacup. She done flip off the porch.
But now, Roro, when she asked me a question, you the one said, who you talking to, me or Dutchess? Okay? And she was talking to me. She probably didn't even know you had your own case going on.
Oh, okay.
She didn't know you got your own lawsuit stuff going on.
Oh, okay.
And maybe a lot of these people don't know this. Maybe they think you just attached to me when you're not.
Well, who this is talking about? Well, hell, Roro ain't even know she on the porch. Now, see, we about to kick you out. There you go. See,
Mars, activate.
I got it. Now,
AJ, you can't be talking to people and going on teacup.
I love you, Ro. Now, don't give me no hard time because I'm trying to help you maintain the privacy of your suit. Dr. Dutchess and I were discussing her suit, Roro, and I think you got mixed up, baby.
I did. I'm sorry. My apologies. But go ahead.
They said they didn't know,
Roro.
Roro. They say they didn't know. Just like Jay said, she didn't know that I had a criminal action against Omar. Omar never ended up on that line.
I'm sorry, but that ain't gonna cut it for me. You is Auntie DD down, okay? And knowing whether or not you have a criminal suit on him has absolutely no bearing on the fact that why after she done said she's not doing a fussing, arguing, yelling, whatever live, you even let him come over there to address you when he ain't never had nothing good to say about you. Now, maybe Rennie don't actively protect you, but Jade sure as hell pretended as if she did. So I'm a little confused as to why no matter what Omar thought he had to say, she would ever allow him on her panel to have a conversation with you.
Well, she and I have since had that discussion, and she said her mods brought him up. Okay, but she and I have tackled that.
I didn't watch it, so I don't know what went down. But when they came to me with it, she said she was trying to be fair, and I still ain't. I don't know. Her live is never given that she wanted it to be fair as it related to you. So why now all of a sudden with Omar do we want fairness with Dr. Dutchess? That I don't know. I'm not in it. That to me just sounded odd considering you Auntie Didi, my Auntie Didi. I don't know. That to me just sounded odd. But hey, I'm glad y'all worked it out. Neither here nor there.
No, I'm not the kind. I'm not the kind that lets something go when I think that I've been mistreated. I'm the kind that will have that conversation with you on my way out the door. I'm the kind of person that'll let you know, I don't like this. Why did this happen? This should not have happened. And I'm on my way out the door. And that'll be enough of this shit. And when I say that'll be enough of this shit, I mean it. That'll be enough of this. This is finished. She and I discussed it. We're okay now. We're okay now. I did not like it. It should not have happened. And I completely agree with you, AJ. When you're right, you're right. It was one thing that was obvious is that Omar have maliciously stalked me on this app for the last 2 months with malicious intent. He has attacked my family. He's attacked everything he could attack about my life. He just done made up shit. He done took shit out of context. Him and Corey both. That's why, AJ, I find it interesting that you guys say Corey is on a panel this morning talking about he wishes it stopped when he drove it to the point where it is. Why suddenly you wish it would stop? Maybe because you've done as much harm as you can do to Dr. Dutchess. Maybe you wanted to stop now because y'all think y'all have done all the harm you can do to Dr. Dutchess and you still didn't get what you want. You still didn't get what you want. First, I wasn't a doctor. Then I wasn't a psychologist. Then I'm a therapist who's running around the app, taking all y'all in, giving y'all therapeutic, got a therapeutic relationship with all y'all ass while y'all begging for money. While I'm spending money on you. Y'all clearly, even Pearl had to admit that she's had a therapeutic relationship with another therapist and nothing went on with her and that other therapist like what went on with me and her. But she want to lie and say I was her therapist. I was never her therapist. I got it recorded. Every single one of them I talked to, AJ, who talked to me about their shit, I got them recorded where I'm stating, I am not your therapist. See, they were so busy trying to do what they were trying to do with me, they weren't paying attention to what I was doing with them. I specifically recorded every one of them with me stating, I am not your therapist. I know how to protect myself. I'm 67 years old, not 64, not 70, not 90. I'm 67 years old. I know my own damn birthday. They are just ran with these lies because it started out with them trying to prove she ain't no doctor. Only to prove that, yes, she is. Now we gonna prove she ain't no clinical psychologist. Who the hell cares? Who the hell cares? I wasn't your psychologist. I wasn't your therapist. I didn't do you no harm. So what was the point in that maliciousness? What's the point of posting my son's picture? What's the point of posting my husband's picture? Like I said, aren't they lovely? Thank you for asking me for the clarification. Dr. Dutchess, you know they posted your son mugshot? Yeah, I saw it. But did they do full disclosure and say that the charges against him were dropped? Did they do that? And if they didn't, why? Why they wanted to only post part of the story? And what y'all want me to do about it? What do y'all want me to do about the nonsense that y'all are doing, and what y'all gonna do about me? So now the main two people who drove this bus for Diamond, and especially Corey. Now he says he wanted to stop when he didn't have to get in it from the start. Omar held lives about me every single day and used people from his life to further try to stalk and harass me on this app. We got the lives. We saw it. I never went over to his live and said anything to him because I don't care. But what he didn't say was that at one time, him and Corey both served as TikTok so-called lawyers for me. They didn't have a problem with taking my money then. What he didn't say was that I bought him 4 baby gifts off his baby registry. He didn't say none of that during his lives. But he lied and said that I said something malicious about a brand new baby. A beautiful little boy that I might add. Because this is what they do on TikTok when they decide that they want to destroy you. There has been a malicious attempt by Diamond and her flock. And even Chastity, which I'm very surprised at Chastity, because Chastity claimed that she's a girl's girl. But I guess Dr. Dutchess wasn't a girl. Dr. Dutchess wasn't a girl. So when they were doing Dr. Dutchess wrong, she didn't need to advocate for Dr. Dutchess. Now she's running around the app saying I'm lying on Diamond for conversations that she was not a part of. So Chastity, if you don't know what I know about Diamond, then you might want to question your friendship. And how come I know so much more about Diamond than you do? I've not told one lie on Diamond. Why would I lie on Diamond knowing we're going to end up in court? And I got to answer for anything I done said about her. Why would I tell a lie on her? She knows I'm not lying on her. I blame her for what Corey and Omar and them stupid women have been doing to me. Diamond drove this bus. She gonna get the chance to prove that she didn't. That's what she can do that in court. That's what she can pay her lawyers to prove, that she didn't drive this malicious train against me. And that she didn't make those horrendous statements about me and my family that she knew was not true when she said it. And she's let it go for months without retracting it. When she could have came back and said, hey, I was tripping, I was mad, and I said some things that were simply not true. That's it. It's as simple as that. That's all. So that's your answer. Would it be over with for me? Yeah, I would let it be over with her. These men, that's different. That's different. Because they literally threaten me harm. But that's it.
Okay, Dr. Dutchess, because I'm not a bold-faced liar, not that I've never lied, but I try not to lie for no reason. I want to be clear. I said something in my life that I want to ask you about now so I can make sure I ain't lying.
Okay.
And if I'm wrong, please correct me. Please,
okay.
Please correct me. You said that you've never provided therapy to anybody, but I thought I watched a live where you said that you were providing therapy to several people, Pearl, Boyka, and a couple others. Was I wrong?
That was in the context of a ministry, not a professional therapeutic practice.
Oh,
I also have graduate degrees in ministry. I have graduate degrees in psychology, ministry, and counseling. I was offering them help in a ministry. A ministry is very different from a therapeutic professional clinical practice.
Thank you for clarifying.
Very different. That's it. They didn't have to pay me nothing. I didn't require no payment from them. It's basically just giving you some counseling. That's it.
Oh, I got one more question.
To be honest, it started with Tansy. When Tansy was the first one, went rogue and said that she had sent me her medical records, all kind of stuff that Tansy knows she didn't do. Tansy knows none of that was true. But at least with Tansy admits that she's a narcissist and a fool. Okay? You really can't take a Tansy seriously about anything. But that started with Tansy and the human. I've always said ministry. And I got it recorded on every one of the recordings. So that's why it doesn't bother me that they're on this app. Oh, she records people. You're damn right I do. And so glad I did. Because I got me on every single recording reminding them that I am not your therapist. I have no therapeutic relationship with you. You signed no papers with me. You gave me no medical records. I've asked you for no medical history. You paid me no fee. We didn't go over no HIPAA contract, anything. But you got unsophisticated people on this app who think if they talk to a doctor, that makes them their doctor. If they talk to a lawyer, that makes them your lawyer. It absolutely does not. There has to be an established relationship. And the relationship has to be established according to industry standards. That's it. That's all.
Okay, I got one more question because I believe you up there clocking me, Dr. Dutchess. Ooh, I like it too. I like it on the
But
porch.
I'm not trying to clock you. But I appreciate you asking questions for clarification.
Well, I got one more about this recording because I said something else slick on my live. Now, you said that you got recording, and now you just said it again. But the other day, when Diamond was trying to spute you down and pretend like she didn't say what she said, but she did say what she said.
She did.
You said, well, me and her both can take a lie detector test. Why you need a lie detector test if you got the recordings?
I'm not going to play those recordings for you all. Those recordings have to be used for evidence in court. I can't play those recordings for you all.
No, I'm not mad about it at all.
No, I was just trying to prove a point to TikTok. But I know she won't take a lie detector test because she knows I'm not lying on her. I'm not lying on her.
I got a request, and then I got a question about drop queen. So,
okay. I'm not going to be... Now, AJ, I thought you were asking questions for you. I didn't know you were asking questions for the general public.
No, this for me.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm telling you everything I said in my live and asking questions about it to get the clarity.
Okay.
Okay, this is a question about drop queen. Oh, no, wait. First, let me make a request.
They lied on Drop Queen. We was in the live yesterday sitting on the porch.
Dr. Dutchess, the request first.
Okay.
Can I request that you make all your...
wait a minute. Let me talk to my mods. Okay. There's somebody in here named Kiana. Get her out of here. She's not welcome on the porch, in the yard, or outside the gate. And make sure you lock the gate. And if it's not the right Kiana, then we apologize.
Can I request that you make all your evidence in the case with Diamond, with all of the calls, public? You know, people be trying to private stuff.
You can request.
Oh,
why do you want me to do that? What's the benefit of me doing that?
I want to hear the calls, Dr. Dutchess. Amazing.
What's the question? I missed it.
I might consider making some of them that wouldn't be relevant to the lawsuit.
Okay, deal.
I said I'll consider it, but I have to go back through them all and make sure that they would not be relevant to the lawsuit. Because then my lawyers, they won't like that. They won't like that. I'm not going to sabotage my own case, because here's what I know is going to happen. Here's what I know. She's not going to admit that she lied on me and my family, and I'm going to see her in court. And I don't want to sabotage my own court case.
No, Dr. Dutchess,
she knows I'm not lying on her, and Chastity knows too. That's why Chastity's suddenly running around the app, jumping on everybody's panel talking about me. And the reason I didn't let Chastity in here, because where you been for the 2 months they've been dogging me over there in the mafia. But you want to run over here and play and cap for Diamond? When you know Chastity, because I had a back-end relationship with you too, Chastity. So you know some of this, but I'm going to grant it that maybe you didn't know everything. Maybe Diamond was telling me some shit that she wasn't telling you.
Wait a minute, who we talking about?
Roro, I don't know what you got going on.
No, the man was doing the, who was you just saying that about?
Hold on a minute. Hello, Kiana. That person named Kiana, moderator, she might not be that other person. I'm not sure. But if she is, I don't want her over here.
AJ. Oh, thank you, Dr. Bubbles.
Okay, Dr. Dutchess. Thank you, Roro, for telling me it's my turn. Dr. Dutchess, I wasn't trying to say to you to give me your evidence. I was saying during the trial, you know how people try to put in motions to make stuff private? Can y'all put in a motion to just leave all the evidence public so we can follow along with the trial, you know?
Oh, okay, yeah, I can do
like
that.
Like a Diddy trial.
I can in a lawsuit, I can only work with my team of lawyers. Her team of lawyers might do something different. Her team of lawyers, they got the right to try to make it public. I got the right to say it's my stuff. I want it to be public. She can say she don't want that out there. Guess who makes that ruling? The judge. The trial judge is the one that would make that decision.
Well, Dr. Dutchess, in the interest of justice,
most usually stuff that go on in a trial will be public.
Yes, and for the people to be able to know what they're dealing with, please, I'm begging you and your legal team of warriors, please fight for the information to be out there to the public. Fight for it, Dr. Dutchess.
I will, because it would be a pleasure for me, because it would validate that all this time, her and Corey and Omar and her team of minions over there who've been running around this app attacking me and my credibility, eventually they're going to be proven wrong, and they're going to feel like fools, like Chastity will, when she finds out that Diamond absolutely told me this shit that I said she told me. Now, what she probably didn't do was tell Chastity some shit. That's probably what she didn't do, but she told me shit because she was playing on my emotions to keep getting my monetary support. And let me be clear, Diamond never, ever made me do a damn thing. I did what I wanted to do. I supported a young woman who told me that she had been grossly victimized by most of you on Messy Talk, that y'all had tried one by one to destroy her and her platform, that y'all did not want to see her elevate. She called names. She knows she called the names because I asked her who they were. All the way from Bro Code on. Okay? Diamond knows that I'm not lying on her. I have no motivation to lie on Diamond, and I would not benefit from lying on Diamond. See, always ask yourself, who benefits the most from something happening? Who benefits the most from trying to destroy Dr. Dutchess on this app?
So, Dutchess, let me ask you a question. This is right. With that being said, right, she told you how people try to bring her platform down individually.
Right.
How does it make you feel now that the same people she said was trying to bring her platform down individually, she jumping on their panels and she letting them in her space?
It made me furious. It made me furious. I was absolutely furious. But I had to control it. I said, okay, you see what's going on, take notes, and do something about it. Until she made those accusations about my family, I just saw it as being messy-ass TikToks. Mm-hmm. Messy, black-ass TikTok. But once she made those assertions about my family, I thought, now she's gone too damn far. Now she's gone too far. I was not shocked that she turned on me. Remember that the very things that she told me all these other folk did to her, she turned around and did the same shit to me. So what do you think I immediately thought? I thought, oh my God, they was not wrong about her. You were. You were wrong about her. You swallowed her shit hook, line, and sinker. That's on me. That's not on y'all. That's on me.
Dr. Dutchess, what do you have to say about these people saying Drop Queen putting a battery in your back and lying to you and all of this? Have you ever found that Drop Queen lied to you?
No. Actually, I wish I had listened to Drop Queen from day one. I could have saved myself a lot of trouble. Because she told me from day one. She told me, when I first met Drop Queen was coming to my defense over in Corey's live. But because I had heard such negative things about Drop Queen, I saw her as a problem because she was Diamond's enemy. So I thought, don't listen to her. Don't listen to her because Diamond already done told you that she's her enemy. But the first time I met Drop Queen came to my defense in Corey's live. And she told Corey and them, leave Dr. Dutchess alone and stop trying to tell her how to spend her money. And I saw the comment down there and I thought, oh, that's that woman that don't like Diamond. Well, but I wish I had listened to her. I wish I had listened. Not because of the money. Not because of the money, AJ. Not because of the money. Because I don't miss that money. I promise y'all, I don't miss that money. I married money. My husband had money the day I married him. We ain't never been broke. Ever. Before I had a career, before he had a career, we had money. So it was never about the money. It was about what Diamond has done to my integrity, what she turned around and did to my spirit, after I invested in her the way I did and ignored everybody else, ignored everyone else. Drop Queen was not the only one that tried to tell me about Diamond. That boy tried to warn me. Other people tried to warn me. I won't call their names because I don't want them to jump their ass up on no live today and start some shit. She mentioned my name. She mentioned my name. That silly shit that y'all do. But several people warned me and said, this is not going to work out well. Drop Queen was just the first one who said it. She says, you need to be careful. You need to be careful. Hell, even Mansa warned me. And he's still over there with her. And he was the second one to warn me after Drop Queen. Because he told me how she did him. But he's still over there lying.
Wait a
like
minute.
he never said these things.
Back up. Back up, Dutch. What you mean
What you trying to do? Knock me off the damn porch?
Yeah. What you mean how he did her? Him?
No, how she did him.
What she did
My
to him?
very first conversation with him. And I got it on recording, Mansa.
Oh.
He told me, be real careful about giving this girl too much money. Auntie. And then he told me the story of how he had gave her all that good support and then she turned on him, accused him of trying to run her live. They got into it. He pulled back his support, but eventually it's obvious he came back. But he was the second one to warn me. He said, this girl talked to me like a dog after I gave her all that support. I asked him why. He said she accused me of trying to run her live. I told her, I said, Mansa says that you turn on him after he gave you a bunch of support. That's when she told me her damn side of the damn story. And it lined up with his side of the story. So I just saw that the two of them disagreed about some shit. But then it became a pattern. It became a pattern. All the supporters eventually try to run the live. All the supporters eventually fall out with her. And they all end up like this. And then if they try to go start their own live, then they certainly become the enemy, like I did. Although I should not have been a threat for her, because I was not going to run a messy-ass panel show like she was doing every day. And told her that. And then when she came after my moderators, then I knew. I said, okay, I see what's going on. And the only one that encouraged me, that didn't run and flee, was Lorenzo. He told me, Dr. Dutchess, go ahead with your show. You got a right to have your show like everybody else. Go ahead and do your show. And do your show the way you want to do it. That was the encouragement that Lorenzo gave me.
Well, I don't have nothing to say about him because he lied on me. But when it comes to Mansa, you know how the blogs done start recording the comments, right? I saw Mansa, somebody at Mansa, and he said, I blocked Roro a long time ago. But on my second
he did that same shit to me. He did that same shit to me. Let them know he blocked me as if I gave a damn. I got more money than he got. How do I know I got more money than he got? Because he told me I got more money than he got.
But what happened was, I was still lacking his post and commenting from my other page. And I didn't know he felt the way he did. Because guess what? I would have never commented on his fucking page. So I know you telling the truth when it comes to Mansa and damn fucking lies. One thing I don't understand about the people on this app is why lie when you know that more than...
What happened with you and Mansa?
No, he put in the comments talking about like he been blocked my messy ass.
What happened with y'all? What happened with y'all?
Nothing that I know of until I saw the comments. You know how you watching, and I saw the comments, and he said, I've been blocked, Ro.
I told you he did the same thing to me one day.
I been blocked, road, messy ass. It's something about I been blocked, road, messy ass, or I been blocked, road. And then I was like, wait a minute. No, I'm still commenting with him. But he blocked me on my main page, not that second page. And then I said, fuck it. If he want to play like that, that's fine. But
he did me the same way.
These people.
One day he just put in the damn. He's a messy ass comment cussing. Okay, he just put in the damn comments one day. I've been blocked her. I've been assaulted through her. But he forgot I had damn tapes of him telling me about her ass, and she know I ain't lying because I told her. I long told her. I said, this is what Mansa told me, Diamond, and I want to know what you're saying about it. And she said, yeah, me and him got into it, Dr. Dutchess. She said, we sure did. And she told me her side of it, and we left it at that. But I brought it to her attention. I said, he told me to watch out for you, Diamond. See, nothing was a surprise to her because I was telling her every damn thing. I was telling her every damn thing. And she told me her side of it, and that was the end of it. And she told me, she said, yeah, he had quit supporting me. She said, and he don't nearly do for me what he used to do for me. And that was the day that she told me, she said, my biggest supporters are the women anyway. And then she named me and about 4 other women on the live that she considered her supporters. She called us her main supporters. Not one man was included in that group. Not one. So I agree, Roro. Mansa is a very sensitive ass person. He's very sensitive. Okay, I know he's sensitive. Okay? But we had that conversation. And I didn't solicit no information about her because at that time I didn't know him or her. I was new to the live. And he told me to be careful with throwing money to her. How she was. How eventually she gonna turn on you. So be careful and don't give her too much money because you're gonna end up sorry. Because I did it. And then he told me what happened, when it happened. So I said that to say this. Drop Queen was not the only one who tried to warn me. It was several of them who warned me. But I was so determined to believe in this young woman. And I knew that I had the resources to help her. So I believed her when she said all these people had tried to destroy her. And what a struggle it had been for her to elevate. I believed her. And I made a conscious decision. I'm going to get behind her.
So let me ask you a question, Dutchess. Perfectly was one of the names that she named that was a supporter, right?
Yeah.
So that's why she was upset with me, because she must have thought I told Perfectly to stop supporting her.
I wasn't inside her brain. All I know is that she said Roro has stolen one of my biggest supporters. One of my biggest supporters. I said, who? And she said that woman's name. Because until then, I didn't pay that lady's name no attention.
So that's why she quit.
And then when I would come to your live, Roro, I started paying attention and I would see the woman over in your live.
Dutch, Braid in the request.
Braid is welcome up here. And my moderators know this, so why haven't they let him up? Let Braid in the gate, y'all.
I'm sorry. I want to say 2 things right quick. If you look at
hey y'all.
Hi. If you look at the house that the human have on her page and the house that HB have on her page, is 2 different houses. So somebody lying. I don't know why y'all believe anything any of these people say. But I want to also clarify something. People thought me and Dutchess.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell y'all this with y'all nose hit asses. My husband has a portfolio of properties. That's all I'm going to tell you. My husband is an excellent money manager. He's an excellent investor. We have a portfolio of properties, including commercial properties. That's it. That's all I got to say. I'm not worried about nothing else y'all asses do. I will tell you this. I live behind a gated fence in Lookout Mountain.
My relationship, I want to clarify a lot of people.
Yes, we do. That's it. Go ahead, y'all. Hey, Bray.
I was just going to clarify a lie. See, people probably think this is a common enemy relationship that you and I have. We would have had a relationship before. After I told you what you admitted that I told you to be careful and to be mindful, I had to back up from it because I knew you wouldn't understand. Because until people experience it, even Roro, until they experience it, I knew it was coming to Roro. I was watching it. So until they experience it, they'll never believe that it'll be them next. But when I got upset with you is one time you were in Diamond Live and you only were going by what you knew. She manipulated to think the way that you thought. You said, oh, all she did was threw $10 something, $10 drops or something, and they ain't never been.
No, Galaxy, because that's what she told me.
I know, and that's a lie. Yeah. I gave her cash out, and I supported
money gone.
Exactly.
I said that. And in retrospect, I wish I had not said that.
No, it's okay. It's okay. But I'm saying that to say that's what upset me and triggered me to then want to battle against you. But you were only going by what you were told. And that lady knew that wasn't the truth because I sent her money. I'm the one started that Cash App comment. One day I was dropped off. Yeah, one day I was dropped. They weren't doing muted yet. I was dropped one day. And so instead of paying to come back, I sent a $1 Cash App and I put a comment in it. And then after people start seeing me do that, then somebody in the comments say, well, we can send Cash App comments. And then then they said, how much? And she said, $5. I was sending them for $1. So that's what started that Cash App comment thing. But you were only going by what she said. And that's that comment that you made. You were ignorant to it. You didn't know the truth because you wasn't there. Is what you ignited me saying, okay, I'm going to battle her to show her who I am and what I'm about. But we would have been had a relationship. People think this is a common enemy relationship. No, I saw her, liked her, and knew that she would be the next one in line like I was.
So can I ask you something then, Drop? Since now that y'all have got on that page and everything.
Good morning.
Good morning, Auntie. How you feeling this morning?
I'm good.
Good.
Good morning, Bray.
Good morning, Roro. I love you so much. And girl, hey JJ, we in my auntie house and she know we can't act crazy. And here's little girl, I gotta just say hey to everybody. Drop Queen. This is a little messy question, but who do you think? Do you think that you did spend more money than Dutchess? Because I remember Diamond saying that you didn't. Like, do you think you spent more?
No. I think Dutchess spent more. I think she spent more. Yes.
Okay.
Because she had banks.
She told me I was the biggest spender. Period.
Yeah.
Over everybody. Yeah. If it was a lie, then Diamond told the lie. Get mad at the one that told the lie.
Right.
Diamond told me,
you was her biggest supporter ever.
You're the biggest supporter I've ever had.
Oh wow.
And you know what, Dutch? When she showed the Cash App that I gave, that let me know because she was surprised. She was like, if I show them what you put in the Cash App, and it was a little under 7,000, but I was also a gifter. I had a big badge. I lost that page that I started with when I first started TikTok. I was a 30-something badger because I used to give everybody, just like you would give people when you go on their live. I used to walk into their lives and send that coin shower. I haven't seen that on there, but that was my signature. So when I came in, I entered the room because I'll drop the shower, those coins. But so I knew that was the largest Cash App she had ever gotten because she exposed it. If it wasn't the largest Cash App she had ever gotten, she wouldn't have had any reason to expose it. But no, I'm sure you were the biggest gifter. when it came to that. I'm not sure. I didn't keep up with. I only kept up with the money because it was on Cash App, but I didn't keep up with the gifting I was giving people. Because when people give money, like you're a gifter, I'm a gifter. I mean, a giver. We don't really care about money. People think we care. Oh, y'all want your money? I don't care. I give my entire life. I take my entire family, all of my kids, and I got 6 of them, grandkids and friends on trips. I'm not no money hungry person. I'm getting money to give away. That's not me to care about no money. I don't even think about it after I give it.
My thing is this. My thing is this. If it's a lie, if it was a lie that I was her biggest gifter ever, she told the lie.
Exactly. They don't know that listening to them people.
Dr. Dutchess, prior to Messy Talk, were you recording phone calls?
Yeah. It's a habit with me.
Yeah. Okay.
Good. Would you say that you got any phone calls recorded from Diamond?
Do what?
You got any phone calls recorded from Diamond? Not to play.
I got every phone call recorded from Diamond.
Oh shit! Every single time y'all talked, it was recorded.
Every single time. I on my phones, I have a machine that goes on the back of the phone, and all you have to do is push the button, and it immediately records the conversation.
Hello? Where you get that from, Amazon?
No. My son actually ordered them through a legal investigation firm.
Great, you can get them out for. Great, if you need one, I can help.
But you can't get them off. You can't get
one.
some of them off.
I don't need one.
Roro, you got one?
Yeah, I got one.
Good
Girl, you
morning.
ain't got a damn thing. Roro, why you? Oh, Lord, let me mute up.
Nah, AJ.
Well, wait a minute. This is what I want y'all to think. I want y'all to think that Roro is what's the word she used? What's the word? Dutch.
Weakest link.
I want y'all to think I'm the weakest link on here. And so if y'all keep thinking I'm the weakest link, right? When y'all see me come and grab your ass, you won't know that I done grabbed me.
Hey, I ain't never been on the phone with you. But I know that it done been enough trivial lies told on you lately that if you done been recording calls, you done played it. Now, Dutchess taking people to court. You ain't taking the people to court that done lied on you recently. And if you done been recording calls, you could have been done press play, Roro. Now, come on now.
Hold on. Are you insinuating that Roro lying?
Through her teeth, and I love her.
Oh, come on now.
Now, wait a minute. What we ain't gonna do, no, we gonna let you think anything you want to think, AJ. You want me to tell you why? Because I'm gonna tell you just like I said to somebody else. You will not use me to put your puzzle pieces together. You'll put it together on your damn own.
Well, Roro, really, you do all of the putting together, Roro. We ain't even asked you about to be. You the one offered that you recording calls and no one recorder at and got a case and all the things. We was talking about the Dutchess about her case and what she got going on. You just keep adding tidbits. So the only person giving me puzzle pieces is you, and the only person putting them together is you.
So are we fighting, ladies? Are we fighting?
No.
Because we're not gonna fight on the porch.
No. AJ, you fighting?
No, I love Roro.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna say, well, I'm about to knock your ass off the porch if we was fighting, because I thought we were just talking.
Okay. All right. I just wanted
girl, Roro, you knock AJ down, all her damn phone recorders go fall out of her damn pockets. She record with y'all, all 3 y'all be damn recording calls.
Now, Dr. Dutchess, me and him are fighting, so he cannot.
I am not fighting with you.
I don't deal with you. And the only thing I
want you to deal with me, but we not fighting, baby.
And the only thing I ever recorded.
I got an opinion though.
I ain't up here telling nobody I recorded no calls because I don't have a need to. I repeat anything
AJ, you played the calls that you done recorded before, so you ain't never recorded calls.
Nitra. Oh, and Lucci. Nitra
and Hoover and.
Hoover knew he was recorded for the purpose of what
you act like I told you a lie on you. You act like I just lied on you.
AJ, you just saying that you recorded calls. You just said you don't.
Yeah, all I said was you record calls. Girl, damn.
I said the only person that I recorded privately was
okay. I take it back
because I was being stalked.
I take it back.
I wish I recorded calls because Diamond wouldn't be able to tell it live what we was talking about.
Why would y'all be ashamed to admit that?
Exactly.
Right.
I'm so damn glad I recorded all them damn calls. I jumped up for joy.
Any call that I recorded, I have played, so there's no shame in it. I'm saying I am sitting up recording every call that I have on my phone. That's new for me to hear that you've been recording everybody. I do want to ask, do they know that they were being recorded?
I wasn't required to tell them.
Oh.
Is that because of your law in your state?
Yes.
Because that's what I was going. I'm glad she asked that. So it's a one-party consent state.
And it also has to do with another facet of what I do for work.
Mm-hmm. So hold on. I hate to even ask that. Do Diamond know that she was being recorded?
She knows now.
Because you said it, but she didn't know at the time.
I never told her I was recording her, no.
Have you ever listened back to them?
I listen to them every day.
And you be hearing her talk shit?
Day.
Yeah, I listen to them every day. I have to remind myself. I have a lot going on. I do a lot of stuff. So I have to remind myself before I come on this app. I have, like the dimple thing, I have to go and replay that. I have to go and replay those quarters. How did this go down to you? How did this one first ever even get in touch with you? What did y'all talk about? Okay, I go back and I get the recordings. They're logged in. So I pull them and I could hear, okay, this is the 3 calls you had with this woman. This is what happened in these calls. So before I get on this app and call her a damn liar, I didn't listen to the calls and I know she's a damn liar. And I'm also rehearing everything you were talking to me about, and I'm making sure that I covered my ass before you also started lying about I was your damn therapist.
And I'm glad that I recorded mine because Diamond said out her own mouth that perfectly said that I sought after her being her friend, which I knew was a damn fucking lie. So I'm so glad that I recorded them conversations. At the time, I said, 2 people who's supposed to be down with each other shouldn't be recorded. But I swear for God, I am so glad I recorded them damn fucking conversations because guess what? All you got to do.
Recording, you felt bad about it?
I did. I did.
Crazy.
I did. I felt real bad because I thought Perfectly was a friend. But
also new to me. I've never reported somebody and felt bad about it.
Look,
Ever?
I felt real.
No,
wait a minute, hold up.
Bad. No, never. Stop talking to me.
Wait a minute.
No.
I felt bad. Wait, Braid and Jade. I felt bad because I thought we were really true friends. But when everything started coming out and the girl twisted everything around, and instead of her speaking for herself, she was letting Diamond speak for her. And I was trying to figure out, why are you letting Diamond speak for you when you were my friend? But she was never my friend. I think she was a mole the whole time. Because when I look back at things, and she would ask me stuff about Diamond, right? And I told her, I said, let me tell you something. If you keep asking me about this lady, I'm going to block your ass. I said, if she had said that about your child, or she had did this, or she had did that, you wouldn't have been second guessing me. It's plenty of times before the blow up actually happened, I wanted to say something to Diamond, but keep in mind, Perfectly would be like, no, Ro, don't do it. It ain't even worth it. Maybe, she was this and that. But I wish I had went ahead and just said what I had to say at that time.
Let me say something to my guests. Thank you for 23.5 thousand taps. But there's 685 of you in this room. And there's thousands of you on the FYP. All I'm ever going to ask you for is a tap. It's a tap. If y'all don't tap, I'm going to end this live. Because something in here is mighty good for all y'all to be in here. There's no reason why I shouldn't see some tapping going on. My music therapy live brings in 100,000 taps, and it only be 18, 19 of them in the room. So y'all go ahead.
Can I say one thing right quick?
Go ahead.
Since there's so many people watching, we didn't start our morning to talk about this.
No,
Rennie and Corey was talking about the live line about Dutchess yesterday live talking about we was talking about messy TikTok. We wasn't. So I got up in their box to tell them to stop lying. AJ came over and we went into the messy TikTok stuff. Then I came over here telling them why I was over there in Rennie's live, and then AJ came over to ask questions because Corey said we were lying. We did not start this live to talk about them. It was already.
Why are you explaining yourself?
Because people go around this app and try to make it look like she's starting the mess. She's the one that won't be quiet.
They gonna do that anyway.
That's not true. They tell too many lies. I don't mind explaining when it's the truth. I don't like the lies.
I have never.
They keep saying they wanted to stop. I know you haven't. They keep saying they wanted it to stop, but they not being quiet.
Well, good morning, Dr. Dutchess.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hi, everybody. How's everyone doing?
Thank you, Jay. Good morning.
Good morning. I have a question, though. That's why I came up here. I hope that I can get some participation. Now, based on my observation, I feel like I've seen AJ and Bray King have big supporters, and they continue to keep their supporters around. I also see other creators keep supporters around. They don't go around fighting and dragging big supporters as a pattern. I'm not saying it's never happened, but what do you all think is going on for a person to always fall out with people that really supported them in a large way? I think it's more than pride, but people say it's pride. What are your thoughts? Do you fall out with your supporters, Bray King? I'm talking about your big ones.
Yes. I mean, that is the thing sometimes for many different reasons. And I try not to like cape too much for Diamond over here on Dutchess panel, but I feel like Diamond has supporters that's been around from a long time ago. Diamond still has a lot of OG supporters from back in the day. Even before I got into Mafia, some of them people are still there and they're not going anywhere. And I think even in Roro's situation with the Perfectly thing, like sometimes when you become a new content creator, you forget who fucks with who. And until you fall out, that's when you really find out. As much as I was in the Mafia and thought that the Mafia fucked with me, when me and Diamond fell out, I saw who fucked with me only because of Diamond. So even with Perfectly, yes, she fucks with you, and yes, she might like you, but Diamond is OG from day one. You feel me? But there's many.
And I would agree. I would agree with that.
Yes,
I would agree with that.
So BK, who was your big supporter?
A lot of them did not like me. They would try to embrace me because of Diamond. But a lot of those Mafia people did not like me from day one. They did not like
that happens.
They liked my gift giving. They liked it when I paid for gas and cash apps and stupid shit like that. They liked it when I gave them gifts, but they didn't like me. And they immediately showed it the minute me and her had a problem. But I think she always knew that. She knew that, and she knew she could drive that bus anytime she got ready.
And the last part of my answer to your question, Queen Jules, the difference between like me and other creators, not AJ, and Diamond, I think a big difference is the business element of it. Like, although it is a business for me as well and a business for other creators, Diamond is strictly business. It's not like, and I think that gets conflated sometimes when it comes to her supporters. Like anybody that watches Diamond or supports Diamond be loving the fuck out of Diamond. They love her for whatever reason. They love her, but Diamond is strictly business versus us building personal rapport with our people. Drop you off of music, being able to tell them that we love them, hitting them up, talking about like just having conversations. Diamond is more so going to keep it business versus personal, and that can like blur some lines because you feeling like you love me, you feel like Diamond's your friend, you feel like this, but at the end of the day, it's about business and about money. So that
I never. Let me clarify. That.
Not you. I'm talking in general.
No.
I'm talking in general.
No, I was just gonna say I never felt like Diamond was my friend. I felt like I was her benefactor. I felt like I chose to be her benefactor. Here's a young woman doing something that I respect, so I'm gonna get behind it. That was my attitude.
Okay, so if it's business though, wait a minute, BK, let me have this conversation with BK real quick. So if it's business, right? If it's business based on what you said, then why fall out with the people that's giving you business. If it's business and not personal.
Sometimes when
if it's not personal.
Sometimes when you do business, and this is let me use hair for example. Sometimes I might not take a client because of all that comes with them. I'm gonna be specific with hair.
Thank you for the gifts.
I'm gonna be specific with hair. Like sometimes, girl, you always coming with your hair not washed. It's never blow dried, girl. You're 20 minutes late. And yes, it's business, and I know you about to pay me $150 after this service. Girl, I'm not about to deal with the attitude. You having to get up, take a bathroom, break. It's just sometimes I don't want the headache that comes with it, even if it is just business.
I understand that concept.
Hold
I
on,
do understand that.
Wait a minute. They're sending y'all gifts.
Thank y'all thank y'all. I didn't even see. Thank y'all for the gifts. And Auntie, anytime you need a mod break, just let me know. Just say do a mod break and I'll work through it.
Could you do one for me and maybe encourage them to tap a little more?
Yes, I got you. First of all, from the time that she said that, we have got 20,000 likes. So anybody who's tapping the screen, thank y'all so much. Dutch has definitely been holding it down, y'all. And I know it's some other people streaming. Girl, make sure y'all tap their boxes too. Grab a heart me if you support, but if not, Dutch only loves tap. She don't really care for the gifts and anything. So if y'all can, just continue to tap the screen and engage with the live. If y'all do want to gift the panel, Dutch loves that as well. I'm sure if y'all got any questions, comments, or concerns in the chat,
feel free to gift the panel all you want to.
Yes.
I don't take no offense to it.
Yep. Thank y'all all for being in here. Good morning to the 700 people.
Okay, last thing. But Bray, I've heard you argue with people, right? Or whatever, or debate. You don't like this about. But I don't remember hearing you and a big supporter going back and forth. So who was a big supporter of yours that you fell out with? Because I want to know.
There's many big supporters that I fell out with, got back cool with. Like, never just fell out all the way with and never got back cool.
That's what I'm saying. Falling all the way out. It's different when y'all have a disagreement or a misunderstanding.
You're talking about like fall all the way out?
Fall all the way out where there's no return.
Well, none of those people that left was my big supporters. Like, I wouldn't put them in a big supporter category. Like, my big supporters are still here. All of my big supporters.
Excuse me for a minute.
So that's specifically what she's talking about.
Excuse me for a moment. Bray, I don't have a moderator up here. You're a moderator. Can you carry the line for me? I need to feed my German shepherds.
Yes, ma'am. Take your time. I got you.
Okay, thank you.
So that means that you appreciate your big supporters. Back to my original statement, right?
Yes.
Don't you
I thought she was
them,
talking about that too, friend, but also like we didn't just fall out and never fuck with each other, you feel me? She didn't say fall out and get back cool with. That's what I thought she was talking about as well. But yeah, okay. I mean, I guess I can't name a big supporter that I used to have that was actually like a big supporter of mine that just has fallen off and not fucked with me. Anybody that don't fuck with me is for their own fake ass delirious reasons. The people that don't fuck with me now is they be mad at me that I'm cool with somebody or mad with me that I'm not cool with somebody, and then they'll stop supporting. But never was sending lion, tigers, and bears. Anybody that
wouldn't it be hard for you to kind of break out from somebody that's really shooting you thousands of dollars? Like, wouldn't that be kind of difficult though? I'm not saying it won't happen, and I understand what you're saying, but wouldn't it be kind of difficult to really, like, I mean, that's your bread and butter, you know what I'm saying?
Queen Jules.
I'm a business owner too.
So, Queen Jules, can you please just get to your question? Because you
Did I rush you? Did I rush you, Ro-Ro? Is this your live, Ro-Ro?
Hold on. I heard what was going on. I just was talking to somebody so I couldn't respond. I do want to say this. For me, I think that I don't count the coins that they send as my biggest supporters. Unless we're talking about strictly financial support, to me that's different. I guess, but that go back to what Queen Jules had just said. This app is not my bread and butter because I work. I actually have been creating friendships with these people. So because of that, who I consider my biggest supporters are the ones that when I go missing for a few days, they worried about me. They messaging me with pictures of the kids. I can send their kids Valentine's Day gifts. I can do Christmas presents and get everybody to kind of join in, and we all help each other. And I think for me, that is why those people are the ones that I consider my actual support, the ones that bear with me every day, and have some of them fallen off. Yes, and the truth is, it is for majority of the reasons that I just heard. Just people have opinions about things that don't concern them sometimes. Sometimes people create narratives, didn't get the whole story, they run with it and it be what it is. And if we as creators focus on that, it's only one of us and hundreds of support. So if we focus on that, it'll make us crazy.
So can we honestly say, you as being a big supporter, Braid as being a big supporter, that you pour back into your supporters just as much as they pour back into you?
I don't think it'll ever match up only because it's only one of us. But I know I try.
The best answer you could do, because that's the most correct answer. You cannot give back as much as people give into you, but you can try. That's exactly the best answer. And friend, you're private, so when Dutch get back, I'll tell her to let you up.
So with that being said, if a person isn't pouring back, if you're always pouring into a person, a supporter, and they are never pouring back into you, what advice would you give to the people that they're always giving, but a supporter isn't giving back to nothing to them unless?
I think that you're looking at the wrong thing. I think karma comes back. Karma comes back to you in a lot of different ways. Giving to people that I support, because I'm also a supporter of other people who don't support me. But I do that because I enjoy whatever they bring to my day, or the moment that I'm in their life at that time, or for whatever reason I'm their supporter. And I don't look for them to come to my life, even though I used to hit it every single day to do anything. I think what comes back to me is the genuine love and support that I show in other ways. Looking for one person to do what you did for them, to me feels like I didn't do it genuinely. I wanna be genuine with everything that I do, so that what I get back is genuine, even if it's not from that particular person.
Okay. I love you too, big sis. That is very accurate, Roro, and I feel like my answer to that question is, again, when I support people, I'm not looking to support people to see what I'm about to get back out of it, if that makes sense. I feel like, girl, if that's the case, that's going to the damn casino. A motherfucker think they about to put $500 in the slot, and hopefully when I need it, they about to send me $700 for my phone bill and my light bill and my car payment. If that's the reason you supporting me, you putting money in a slot hoping you're gonna get something back, I don't want that type of support. That's not what I'm here for. Girl, the type of support I want is, girl, the same way you motherfucking go to the motherfucking movies, the same way you pay for Netflix, you're getting entertainment, it's something you're doing out of your leisure time. You don't go to the movies and say, what the fuck is the movies about to give me back? You're about to watch that movie, get entertainment, because that's what you wanted to do with your money. So don't put no money in the damn movie theater thinking they about to send you $50 back after you watch the motherfucking movie.
Right.
Don't support somebody in hopes and efforts that you about to get something back out of it. Fuck with them and support them because you fuck with them.
I 100% agree. I think also you will find that the ones who monetarily support you, the biggest ones that monetarily support you, most of them come happy, don't really want you to be pouring and doing all of that. They see that you're providing something and they want to support. So the ones that you end up really giving your time and energy and all the help from, the big supporters too, are the other ones. So I don't know. To me, it don't really correlate even the way y'all think it does. As a creator, we just hit the button trying to be, the best version of ourselves, show up as ourselves. And sometimes it don't be the best version, but it just be who we are and what we're dealing with at the time. And those who support us are just going to genuinely be there. Bad day, good day, indifferent day, they're just going to be there.
I think y'all are underestimating the effect of making somebody's day better and making them even smile or laugh. Some people have terrible ass days and then they'll come to TikTok and look for their favorite creator, even if it's only 4 or 5 people in their room, just to get a smile on their face. Them having a smile on their face and having a brighter day could be worth $50 to this person. It could be worth $250 to the next person because they were so down. You never know. People, I don't care about the numbers. The fact, Dutchess is a perfect example. It's 723 people in here watching this live. And I guarantee you 650 of them don't like Dutchess. They just in here for the motherfucking mess and drama. Dutchess real supporter being here for the music therapy. I'd rather have the people that fuck with me without all the extra fluff. I don't care to entertain y'all and have my mental health fucked up for y'all's entertainment anymore. Bitch, I'd rather go live in my zone, in my lane with the people that fuck with me and not have to deal with no extra mental strife.
Can I respond to this too? Because I wanted to say a couple of things. It's not just about falling out with your big supporters, right? Or falling out with anybody. For me, how I see it is people who value certain relationships, they wouldn't take it to the point where there's no return. And I'm gonna give me and AJ for example. AJ set her boundary. I respect her boundary. I don't want to fall out with AJ because I really had an affinity for AJ. So I'm not looking for us to have a real beef and a little drag out. We've done that before we, got to where we were. I'm not interested in that because I know once we start, neither one of us is gonna stop. And I don't want to do that because when it gets there, you can never go back from that. So it just for me, it's just how you genuinely cared for a person, how you like people in generally. I don't think it's anything other than that. You either value a relationship enough that hey, we can go our separate ways silently, and it is what it is, or we can take it to hell. And everybody don't want to do that with a relationship they'll value. And
well,
even
that's
me,
because everybody don't feel like that drop. I feel
but
like
that's the point that I'm making, though, AJ.
Respect that.
That's the point that I'm making. Yeah.
And that is respected. However, there are people who emotionally, the way that they deal with their emotions is to talk about it, get it out, say how they feel, say where you cross them, and have the conversation. And if it end up in a knockdown, drag out, okay, fine.
But it still shouldn't end up in a knockout drag out is my point. We can talk about how we feel just like in a marriage, just like with our children, with our friends. I never feel like getting to the point where I want to curse my friends out. I've told a story one time that I had to curse a friend out and told her I was going to beat her motherfucking ass, but it actually got to that point. But when I'm in a relationship with someone as a friend or any my children, anybody, we can argue, we can fuss, but it doesn't have to get to the point where it's so disrespected that it's to a point of no return. I understand about talking it out and still going your separate ways. That's cool. That's life. But it should not get to the point where it's a knockout, drag out, where now we're talking about certain things that shouldn't be talked about. And like kids and whatever. I just don't feel like we should do that. And example, what Diamond is doing to Roro, I don't think that's called for. What Diamond is doing to Dutchess, I don't think that's called for. These are people who actually supported you. Now, when the one she was talking about was Dimples. Dimples have a shrine. I don't know if y'all saw Dimples' video. She literally has a shrine of Diamond. But now she's putting herself in a position. Diamond don't fuck with you no more, Dimples. After what you told her that you was having these conversations and Dutchess exposed the conversation, just know she don't fuck with you. You can be there because she welcomes everybody back. Look at Kiana still sitting on a panel. I mean, come on, y'all. Would y'all? HB is on a panel. Can y'all ever imagine that?
Okay,
Brady
let me
was
say
back
this
on the
though.
panel, so
Let
I'm
me
just
say
saying.
This is my opinion.
But the shrine blew me.
This is my opinion to that, right? And as much as I would agree to love to agree with that, right? The difference is, and the variables is the people and the ways of the people. So it comes down to the point of that's why I don't really feel bad for certain people, right? Because my thing is, if you're cool with this person, or you're cool with this person, and you're cool with this type of person, you know their ways, you've seen what they've done to countless other people. When it's your turn, I don't think you should expect people to be sad or feel bad for you. If you around the kingdom all day, every day, you know Bray King, and it's funny when he cuss out the next bitch, then it shouldn't be a problem if you accidentally get cussed out, and nobody's gonna feel bad for you. If you're in Diamond's live every single day and you get crack ups and keys about the mafia messages and you participate in the bullshit, when it's your turn, don't look for nobody to be motherfucking mad for you. Don't look for nobody to be sad for you. Y'all be around these people, know their ways, think that y'all are bestie westies, but then when it do become a problem, it's a problem. Nobody's gonna feel bad for you after that. You knew the person, you was there, you was indulging, you was engaging. So now when it's your time, everybody's supposed to feel bad. I don't agree with that. Y'all know the people that y'all get into these entanglements with. Y'all know the people that y'all love and support and watch every day. Y'all watch us enough to know our ways. So don't be mad when those ways hit you as well.
But AJ, I'm sorry, Braid, if I please can respond to that.
My only issue is, if we think about it, if we're sitting in a pile of shit, after a while, we don't know we stink. So when you're in it, you're not realizing what is actually happening. You're just in the echo of the machine, as Manny called it. And you never realize. I'll tell y'all, when I sat on Diamond panel, and I know people have heard me say that, man, Diamond ain't never falling out, because I ain't never had an interest in getting to a space. That's one of the reasons I kept a distance from Diamond, because I never wanted to be in a space that we had a reason to fall off. We don't talk on the back end. We not chummy. We not doing this. We not doing that. I'm up here for the business, to enjoy the business, to enjoy the fun. We ain't gonna never have a reason to fall off. But it still happened that way, and I never imagined it. Ever could you have told me that me and Diamond would be in a space that we would fall off? Roro had to apologize to me, because she didn't even realize what was happening to her had also happened to me, and she took part of it. So all I can say is, when you in a shitty bathroom, after a while the stink stops stinking, until somebody open up the door and say, damn, you stink. You really don't know what you're doing, and there's a name for it, and it's been studied psychologically of what happens. And I'm gonna go get the word, because I did a video on it for us to understand what we're experiencing. This is a real psychological thing that we're dealing with when we're sitting in these spaces, and it's part of Bella like to call it the group thinking, but it's deeper than just group thinking, and it's something that can be very it can be pointed greatly to social media. It happens more often when it's in social media. But I'm gonna go get the word and tell y'all what it is. So y'all ain't gonna see me, but I'm listening.
So, well, just to say that my simple term for that, I just say you got your blinders on. We put our blinders on, like that's just my opinion. And then you get to a point where you take the blinders off. But y'all gotta understand though, as much as y'all think some of these people do love y'all on here and love this and love that, y'all gotta understand some people might not even have them friendships, relationships with their mama, their daddy, their brothers and their sisters, even their damn kids. So y'all can't expect people to like have anything different that they're not doing for their real family too. Girl, if I could get into it with this person, that person, and they my blood, nobody on here is going to be any different, if that makes sense. Y'all just got to know, hey, you're about to get popped.
And Drop is telling the truth. When it came, I was on. It was Dutchess panel, and $2 said, Roro, let me ask you a question. You sat around and saw her do this to other people. What made you think that it wasn't gonna happen to you? Right? And $2 hit it right on. I mean, she was telling the truth. What made me thought I was better than these people? Right? I had pulled back months, but I would still go where the shit stink. Right? Like Braid said, if you see somebody doing something, what makes you think they're not gonna do it to you? Right? I still was go to her camp panel every morning, even though I had stopped talking to her on the back end, like I was talking to her on the back end. But what made me just say enough is enough was.
And let me chime in for a minute. Is everyone okay? I don't mean to abandon y'all, but I'm kind of busy.
Yes, we good. Miss Phoenix needed to come up, but you let her up. We're having a very good conversation, actually. The engagement is up. We're almost at 100,000.
You got it, Braid.
Yes, ma'am. We're having a very good conversation.
I'll be back, y'all. I just got something I gotta do. Okay.
If I could just say one thing, y'all.
Take your time.
If I could just say one thing, I think that what I'm hearing that is common between Drop Queen and Roro is honestly what he just said. Y'all, Drop Queen said she never thought it would be her, never, because she kept her distance and she did all the things. But there's a part of it that neither one of you are even really catching on to or clocking, and it's just that you thought it would never be you, which means you thought you were exempt. When you've watched this person pin and pit supporters against each other to make them gift more, make y'all argue so y'all can have gift wars and gift battles and all the things, it's about the bottom line, the dollar. And she's made that clear. It's a business. So So thinking that you were anything but business outside of the business, which is mess. Mess is the business, is where you fucked up at.
And you know what?
I thought I was part of the business. Hold on, that's just it. I thought I was part of the business. So I went there, and that's what I said. I went up there to participate in the business and having the fun. But the word is individuation. If y'all look up that word,
But then that means you got just what you was looking for, to be a part of the business. And mess and discourse is the business drop queen.
I'm sorry. I could be a part of a business and don't be a part of the negative side of. I don't.
You
I
can't,
could
because the business is the negative part, which is AJ's point, and I hate and it doesn't. And how AJ said it is like it kind of is blaming Diamond to me, when in reality it's y'all's fault. Because if a mother
she controls it, I'm sorry.
They
You're blaming
walked in
them.
the door of the messy business and said, "I'm a part of the business, but I don't want to be included in the mess." No, they wrong.
That's on y'all.
But I've been associated with Manny just as much as I've been associated with Diamond, and I've never had people drag me behind Manny. I've never had me and Manny really have to get into a back and forth.
But
where
that's
I'm
not
trolling
Manny.
him and
That's not
Manny how you
Manny's
pay
MO.
Diamond either.
But that's not what
That's
I'm
not
saying.
Manny's MO though. You didn't go. See how you now trying to conflate the two. Manny's platform and Diamond's platform are completely different, ran completely different. Everything is different about those two individuals.
I disagree when Manny first started. No, it wasn't. That we used to get in the box and argue and put fucks.
Diamond ain't never let the moderators run her live ever. Manny let y'all run a fucking muck from day one.
What does that have to do with it? She let the panel run amok. So it's the same. It's the same.
That's a part of the business. That's the business of it all. They run amok so you can pay to drop them. That's the business.
And that's what Manny did. The same.
Manny was letting y'all drop them for free. Diamond would have never.
We weren't supposed to be.
Ladies,
we were not supposed to be dropping them for free.
Wait
AJ.
a minute.
We were
ladies.
not.
Wait a minute, ladies.
That's the whole thing. We weren't supposed to be dropping them for free. We were supposed to be paying. We were
Wait a
supposed to be
minute.
paying for drops.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me just answer, right? I can stand on what I'm about to say. I held myself responsible for all the bullshit. I sat there while the bullshit was going on. I sat there on mute and didn't take in consideration of how somebody else would have felt. You know, what made me thought it wasn't going to happen to me? I don't know.
Roro, I can tell you because
Wait a minute.
You and Diamond have a different relationship than anybody else.
No,
is what the people don't know.
No.
You and Diamond do stuff that she's not done with other people.
But she said we were never friends. She said we were never friends. Basically, she said that I sought out.
You say that to everybody, though, sis.
She said I sought out to her biggest supporter and supported her, which was perfectly right. At the end of the day, I hold myself responsible because I know for a fact that God ain't gonna bless no mess. And I sat there in that mess. When I first came to Diamond Live, all I would talk about was, how good God is and blase, right? Then I got caught up in the mess. So I hold myself responsible. No, she didn't put no pt2 on my head saying, Roro, you got to do this and you got to do that. I hold myself responsible. But where I don't hold myself responsible is where she lied on my body. When it came to my child, everything she had said to me, and y'all just don't know those back-end conversations I would have with Perfectly. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to tell this bitch this today. I'm sick of her ass. I'm tired of her. I'm going to tell her how I felt. And Perfectly would be like, no, Ro, it ain't even worth it. Even when I would go to my counseling, I would talk to my counselor, my therapist, about her. And she was like, you know what? It's like you're caught up in this web with her. You're going to have to tell her how you feel. Now, it was a time that I did tell Diamond how I felt. And you know what she said? I know. Come on, the show about it. I said, Diamond, you hurt my feelings. She said, I know. The show about to start. Come on. Now, at that point in time, I shouldn't have never given that person the same space to breathe as me. I should have disassociated myself from that. I should have actually disassociated myself from there, right? And, you know, I see Bistro say, why did I continue to be in the mess? I'm going to be honest with you. And y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. I thought me and Diamond were truly friends. I did. I can stand.
And I believe you, Roro, because she uses that. It's just a business as a way to escape accountability, and that's bullshit. I've been in business my entire life. I came up from a family of people in business, and one thing my grandma taught me is the customer is always right. Now, sometimes you may have some customers that go overboard that you just got to put out, but you go above and beyond to get. She had customers, she gave special discounts if they spent a lot of money in her store. She did certain things for those people. I enjoy when Walmart give me a discount. I enjoy when O'Reilly send me a $5 out discount. Ain't no time have I ever disrespected a customer, even a bad customer. I might block you, but I will never disrespect somebody who supported me. So y'all keep following that bullshit. That's why people don't like to deal with black businesses, because y'all don't have customer etiquette. Don't tell me that somebody should treat and mistreat people. And I'm sure Queen Jules has always also been in business because she had her own business. You don't mistreat customers. You don't mistreat customers. I don't care. Even if you want to get rid of your customer, you can go on the back end. You don't make them content. You go on the back end and do whatever you want to do. I've been in business my whole entire life, and not one time have I cussed out a customer. Never.
Not unless they keep it one at a time. Let's not get into arguments and disrespectful behavior.
Roro was being emotional and sharing, and you just, what the fuck?
I think Roro was landing. I think she might have got dropped. I think Roro was landing, but at the end, like, this is my thing. There's a couple of things.
Wait a minute, hold on. Drop, come back. Did you drop? Or did you get dropped?
Drops quickly.
Drop just went to cussing. What the hell?
Drop, come back. Maybe she was. No, I dropped. Why did you drop?
Because y'all crazy. Need y'all Seroquel.
Roro, they want you to finish what you were saying.
Okay, I honestly thought me and Diamond was friends. And the reason why I thought we were friends is the back end conversations, right? I would talk to Diamond before the show started, it midway in the show, the end of the show, and different things. And that was silly of me, right? At my big age, like Alex would say, at my big age, that I thought that she was a friend. And when I learned that she accused me of taking one of her largest supporters away, it bothered me. Because at that time, I told Diamond, I said it was perfectly Glock and Poetic RN. And she was like, and I was like, I might go hang out with them. And I went to hang out with Perfectly. And I'm here to tell y'all, I regret to this day, while I'm sitting in this hospital, that I ever let those two people in my life, Diamond and Perfectly. So I can sit in what I've done, because true friends don't hurt true friends. True friends don't try to tear you down amongst 1,000 and some people. True friends don't do things that she did. I wish I had never met her, especially when she told the lie about me and Zoe.
Can I say something while you're in the hospital bed? Bluntly. And I'm going to say this because I love you tremendously. Because you in the hospital bed, and that's also just making me cringe, too. You are going to need to give 10 times more fucks, especially about yourself before anybody else is gonna give a fuck about you.
Right.
Period. I don't care how calm you think you talking. I don't care about how low your voice is. The fact that you enduring any stress, which is physically, quite literally happening with this motherfucking conversation, you not even giving a fuck. Bluntly, I hate that y'all are in this position. I can hear so much built up feelings. I wish that y'all would be able to get it out. But while you resting and healing, that needs to be your main focus. I would not give one fuck minus blue fuck about Diamond right now, which is probably the reason that you back where the fuck you are.
No, that's not why I'm in here. No, that's not why I'm in here. But can I say this?
They said Dutch, I hope you hear me, sister. Girl, they said that you, I don't know. All I'm saying is Diamond be having y'all overly stressed. Diamond be having y'all overly stressed. Overly stressed. They said Dutchess was short of breath. Short of breath.
I can't.
I've been caught up in the damn Matrix before. I
don't know about her being short of breath.
Girl, they said motherfucker got the breathing weird the other day. A motherfucker had to go. I'm just telling y'all bluntly, like, I don't know how y'all. I understand all of the feelings, but like, I don't think it's worth that. First of all, I don't think it's worth your mental health. I know for a fact it's not worth your physical health. Is what I'm telling you. Nothing that you've said is worth your mental or physical health. Nothing out of your mouth, nothing about you and Diamond, nothing that y'all have done aligns or equates to your life. I don't think you know that.
Well, I think her honesty coming clean is a step forward, though. I don't think I've ever heard her say it this part. I don't think I've ever heard her say this. But versus having pride and saying no, she wasn't my friend. She said that she thought they were friends, and there's nothing wrong with that because I believe at her age she knows what it feels like to be a friend, right? So obviously there was things going on that you guys are not privy to: emotions, conversations, laughter, trust, things that were done with each other. You know, those are the things that some people consider to be, hey, we're friends. You don't have to be best friends, but just because this is the thing I hear on here. If you're not friends, you can fuck over somebody, but in reality, it's your character. You're saying that it's business, so that's why you're fucking over people just in general. No, reality is that's your character. You cannot equate having business, being a business owner, having business and saying, I'm treating you like this because this is a business for me. No, those are character flaws.
Who's to say Diamond is fucking over people? Who's to say that?
No, listen, no matter how you slice it, no, wait a minute. No matter how you slice it, even you, Breaking, if I meet you somewhere and we're hanging out or whatever, you're going to see my character. Period. Once we leave, you're going to see my character. All this bullshit about, oh, I only did it with you, but I won't do it with AJ. Or I only did it with you, but I won't do it. No, that's not how that works. Who you are is who you are. You just haven't had the opportunity to do it with those people, but you will. Who you are and what you do and your patterns, they supersede everything. So it doesn't matter. You don't have to be a friend to be respectful. You don't have to be a friend to be kind. You don't have to be a friend to be, proper. You just don't have to. You don't have to be best friends to do things that you should do.
But y'all are blowing me. You're blowing me right there with these opinions. Like, that's where I'm starting to get blown. I don't know
that's my opinion, though. That's my opinion.
And that's the point. It's an opinion, right? Just like you said.
Right. You just had your opinion, but you ain't blowing me.
And I'm saying that your opinion is blowing me. I'm not saying you wrong. I'm just about to respond. It's an opinion. Trust me. I know there's this opinion. I'm very opinionated. I know what opinions are, boo.
Oh, okay.
Like, just like your opinion was, why did I like to fuck people over? That's your opinion.
No, those weren't my words. But I'm saying.
But I wasn't going to just go back and forth. I was just going to respond to you.
Okay, go ahead.
I just wanted to say, I think that's the difference, and I think it's the age difference, and y'all not understanding that this is the internet and not real life, for real life.
No, like, because you didn't get me.
So
I'm way more experienced.
Was we just going one at a time? Was we just going one at a time?
But you're saying that, but way more experienced.
Let's just go one at a time, though. I just wanted to say my point.
I'm going to just say this real quick.
I feel like if you could understand my point, then you would be able to hear it.
Yeah, but no one has my number. I'm not on the phone.
Right, man.
Listen, I'm not on the phone. And I didn't get got by Diamond. I'm experienced.
I understand.
Okay, so go ahead.
I just want to say something.
Okay, go ahead.
And it kind of goes to Drop Queen's point too when it comes to what she said about it's a business and the customer is always right. Yes, that's how you're raised. That's real life, and that's with certain businesses. But with social media, there has been progression in technology. This is different. People are making money in a different way. This is social media. So if the customer's always right on social media, that means their opinion is always right. And that's where y'all get it confused and fucked up at. Now you think your opinion, because you is at this business and you just sit your motherfucking money, your opinion is right. Everything you say goes, and that's not how the fuck it goes on social media.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
Hey, can I
Well,
speak?
I want to say this. I'm sorry, Dr.
Can I speak?
Go ahead,
First of
Dr.
all,
Dutchess.
First of all, thank you to Braid for carrying the live while
He
I
didn't
was.
carry it by himself. We helped.
Well, if you let me finish talking, I might get there. I might just get there. But the reason I'm thanking him, because had he not been here to pick it up, when I had to go feed those German Shepherds and then to take care of a guest that's been trying to see me for 2 months, I would have shut this live down. It would have just ended. Because I would not have just trusted it to anyone to carry it. Because everyone knows how I like my space to run. Braid knows how I like my space to run. He didn't have to take responsibility for the space. Because even now, I need to be doing something else. So I wanted to thank him first. Because had he not been here, I would never trusted it to anyone else. Don't care who like it. I just wouldn't. He's a seasoned creator. He's a seasoned host. And he knows how I want my space to run. And he knows that no matter who likes me or don't like me, he knows I don't have a problem with people being over here as long as they can abide by the house rules. I also was going to say thank you to the panelists who have carried this live. Because without you, there wouldn't have been no live. We started out just sitting on the porch, and it just goes to show. I always say it, sitting on the porch could be about anything, everything, or nothing. So today, it turned out to be about something. The people in the chat are saying that it's a good conversation. So if y'all want to continue it, feel free to do so. But I wanted to personally thank him, because if I could not trust it to someone that I really trust to run it, I don't even think my other moderators are equipped to run it, because they don't know all of y'all. They don't know who to let up. They don't know who to throw down. They just don't know. So they depend on me to run my live. I also want to say this to Heartbreaker, wherever you are on this app today. I hope you get this message. You were in my live the other day. I've always brought you up. Never mind that people are in my inbox every day telling me that I should not trust you, etc., etc., etc. I think you all know this about me. I choose people for myself. I judge people for myself. You were dropped out of this live the other day. I did not know you was dropped. I did not know. I thought you dropped down on your own. I did not know you were dropped. When I found out you was dropped, I dealt with the moderator that dropped you. I asked her, why did you drop her? You know I invited her in, so why did you callously drop her? Now, she alleged that you was saying the B word. I didn't hear you say no B word. I heard you say, let me get down. So I thought you were dropping on your own. I was not aware that one of my moderators had dropped you. Once I found it out, I dealt with it. Because as I tell you all every day, over here, I am the boss. I'm the boss. Don't blame it on the moderators. Don't blame it on the chat. Blame it on Dr. Dutchess. This is my house. I run this. So whatever goes wrong over here, I'm going to take responsibility for it. And I'm going to deal with it. I did not know that you were dropped out the box, Heartbreaker. For that, I apologize. But I also want to say this. If it was so easy for you to run to another live and start dogging me, just because you was dropped out of a box,
I think that tells me something about why you're really over here to begin with. So I apologize that you were so carelessly dropped out the box. I don't think you deserve that. You were my guest. You was my guest. And you shouldn't have been treated that way. And I didn't hear you make the statement that the moderator alleged that you made. So I question that too. But I promise you all, I don't have one moderator over here that's going to run me. Not one. Nobody is going to run Dr. Dutchess' house. They don't run my house in the real world, and they're not going to do it on TikTok. Don't care if you come here, but if you come here, you're going to be treated well. As long as you follow the house rules. So I apologize that you were treated that way, because it is true. As far as I know, you've been real respectful toward me. Now, I don't pay no attention to this other stuff they come in inboxes and say, because I know how messy TikTok is. I know that these comment cousins will come in your inbox and give you messages about people that might not be true. So for the most part, if I don't hear that stuff for myself, I ignore it. So again, Heartbreaker, you didn't deserve to be treated like that in my house. I apologize. Please accept my apology. Please feel free to come back. Go ahead, you guys.
Okay, I just wanted to say this.
It was
I wanted to say this. I wanted to say this right quick. I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad for nobody that sit around and hear Diamond say she don't got no friends and continue to think you her friend. I also don't feel bad, just like the people didn't feel bad for what's her name? For Queen Jules when she came forth talk about Drop Queen done doxed her or whatever she claimed Drop Queen did to her. Cause Drop Queen maintains that she don't have no damn friends on this app. Same. So while you sitting up talking about you think people is friends and you think people is your homie or whatever the hell you think it is, you better start listening to what they tell you and not what you think it is. Because when you get to thinking is where you went wrong, both of you. You, when you thought Diamond was your friend and she maintained she don't got no friends, Roro. And you, Queen Jules, when you thought Drop Queen was your friend and she maintains that she don't have no friends. So let's be clear that you is still the problem. You, Roro, you, Queen Jules.
Honey. No, you just want to add me in there. I never said that Drop Queen was my friend, and then you twisted the narrative of that story. But go at it, though, because I'm one of the ones that my phone not ringing all day and all night with 50,000 people, and my money stay tight in my pocket so that no one can diss me the way you all diss people all damn day. So no. I'm not that one, baby. I came in with experience. I came in with discernment. I came in clocking
not
shit
enough
from the
experience
beginning.
to not give Drop Queen your first and last name to give to these people.
Okay. Well,
You just mad,
all right. Moderators,
Mad, girl.
activate.
Yay! That means shut it up. And mods, there's some people in the chat. I wish I was on my moderator chat page, y'all. Y'all don't see that page?
If there's some people in the request box, if you are tapping in by accident, I don't know. If you really wanted to come up on the panel, you have to let us know that you really want to come up on the panel. All right, to the cats that's fighting, let's dial it back, ladies. Let's dial it back a little bit.
Mods, can y'all block that person in the chat that DM with me with your cash app tag that's adding everybody? Y'all see that page?
Dr. Dutchess, I would appreciate not being a cat, Dr. Dutchess. Thank you.
Okay, you want to be a kitten?
I don't want to be that either. I don't want to be any animal on the spectrum. I appreciate you though.
All right. Then I was being facetious, y'all, but y'all did sound like two
girl,
cats.
cat fight, and we know what you meant.
Y'all sound like I was just playing with her. You hush.
You
I was telling Dutch, I wasn't talking to you.
But I want to say this to the people in the chat. Are you all enjoying this conversation? Do y'all think this is a fruitful conversation? Y'all think we need to get off the porch?
Interactive live chat. She asking y'all, girl. Being it is, we got to get all this. Stay off, Bab.
Well, it's 817 people in here. They tapping you up, Dr. Dutchess.
I haven't been here. I promise y'all, I have not heard most of this conversation. So I don't know if y'all been being good or not. I'm just trusting Ray that y'all were being good.
It wasn't even bad. It was actually like a long, good conversation.
Okay, they seem to the ones that are commenting said that it's been a fruitful conversation. So y'all can feel free to continue. Let's try to go by the house rules and let's not fight each other, okay? Maybe
that is hard when you're dealing with Queen Jules.
That we really do need to have.
Well, that's hard when you're dealing with that auntie over there in that extra large rocking chair eating them eggs.
Stop it.
I ain't calling you names.
That's good. That's good.
Jolly Green Giant. Come on now.
Okay, hold on.
No cat fighting.
Well, my rocking chair might be tall, but your rocking chair is big.
Okay, y'all gotta behave. And guess what? And I'm spending 2 weeks in St. Martin with my big back, big money.
What's
and
wrong
big
with the
fun.
moderators? What's wrong with the moderators? What's wrong with y'all fingers?
Right.
If they won't stop, then make them stop.
Thank you.
And I'm not part of an agency, so I ride solo dolo.
Ruder, she's still going. Yeah.
Security.
I got it.
Welcome to the
I'm not on
panel.
my page, y'all, girl. I would have been got their ass.